Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. This is Bluurrt, and we are back on the Geometry Wizard server. We are in the mapping district. I hear zombies, and I hear a drowned, oddly enough. Essentially, I've created a mob farm underneath where I'm standing, but that's the game, right? As long as they're underneath us, it's fine. Just fine. And looks like Malbyberg has left us some wool, which is great. I don't think I showed this on the last stream, but I built just a little bit of a wool farm, although these guys don't seem to be producing too aggressively. I feel like there's something odd going on with like that should have triggered things, right? But it didn't. I did something odd. I don't know what. I don't know what. Well, now I know it's broken because don't have enough redstone. I might have to go look and see what I did at the other wool farm. 'Cause this, for all intents and purposes, should be working, right? That part works. Something isn't triggering. Like it's getting up to here. I'm gonna test real quick with a redstone torch, rather than sitting around and being thoroughly irritated. Or I could sit around and be thoroughly irritated. I can do both. I can do both things. You can't tell me what to do. So it looks... This is going up to there, but not... But not going all the way to the piston. Come back here. Wow, that is a lot of wool. It's definitely working now. Maybe a little too good. Thinking I want another target block. That's what I'm thinking. Homework. Oh. Homework's for chumps. Maybe if we have a repeater going into that rather than the target block. Because the target block seems to be triggering the piston and the observer, right? There, that seems more reasonable. I like that better. Alright. How's everybody doing out there? I'm sitting here just randomly fixing stuff on stream. I started a few minutes early tonight. I'm sure you'll find it in your hearts to forgive me. But we've got... I'm kind of thinking I'm just going to do this whole thing in black and then go over the bits that I want with... this looks like a creeper hole. I'm sure it was. I think we had some, well, I know for a fact we had some iron golems up here, and I think they were probably attacking things that were near creepers, and the creepers blew up. That's fine. Yep, they just want a path up here. Come at me, bro. Ah, you got nothing. Apparently we have at least one zombie who is drowned underneath there. And what's... oh, haste. I keep forgetting that I built the haste beacon over there to make me walk faster. I swear I put it up to speed up the digging out of the terrain, which I haven't been doing much of, you know. But this is I'm trying to do something a little more relaxed on the server, because it's slow, you know. People have gotten differently busy with real world stuff. I've had a couple weeks that things have just been getting handed to me. I mean, not in a bad way, not in a anybody should worry way, but just in a I've been busy and there's stuff going on, so. Alright. So yeah, just, you know, putting down some wool, that's a good thing. Listening to some music, that's a good thing. I think I just have to listen a little bit, I know that there are a couple songs in this playlist that are going to get me DMCA'd if I let them play too long, like if I don't notice them. But that's okay. I can usually skip through. Other than that, these are all originals. And if you're in one of the bands listening, yeah, I'm playing you live. And if you don't want me to play you live, let me know. I'll take you out. You don't need to sick your lawyers on me. You can just send me a friendly email. I have no problem deleting you from my playlist. Looks like it's getting dark. Let's go sleep real quick. This place is an absolute mob farm, and I'm being openly mocked for creating a mob farm, but I figure most of the mobs are underneath the wall, like they can't really get near anybody that's working up here. So kind of once it's contained, like that's it. Like no more worries. So yeah, just like putting dirt around the outside to kind of build a box. Not even kind of build a box. Eventually it will be a box with a wall on top and dirt for walls. It'll be a dirt box. Like everybody's first Minecraft house. This will be like the starter house for hundreds of mobs. Well, maybe 128 mobs, maybe. But you get the idea. It's not that hard. All right. What I really need to do is get some more music to add to this playlist. It's a good playlist. I think I'm gonna say it's incomplete. I think there is some stuff that I went to add to it, but I don't think it actually got built up. And then I know I've complained endlessly about VLC crashing all the time. Although I played this on stream yesterday, this specific playlist and this specific application, which is VLC, and it did not crash. So who knows? Maybe things are looking up. Alright. So yeah, I still need to finish the volcano a little bit. Like I said, real life time has been kind of encroaching on Minecraft time, and the server is starting to slow down. The school year starts to start up, and weather starts changing, and all of a sudden it's getting warmer, and about the last thing people want to do is like sit around indoors and play Minecraft. Although they should, but yeah, I'm actually trying to plan a little bit of a weekend getaway. And I mean, like as of today, I think I've been invited to like 3 different things going on in the next month, which probably doesn't seem like a lot, but there's 30 days in a month. So like 3 things on 3 separate days is literally 10% of my month. Put it that way. If somebody said, "Hey, I'd like to have 10% of your month," there we are. It's like, well, that's a different number. And I know, you know, some things only last for a few hours, but, you know, let's say somebody invites you to a thing on a Friday, right? Starts at 7 o'clock, goes till 10 o'clock. Well, if you're in school, you know, go to school till 3 or 4 in the afternoon. If you're at work, you work until 4 or 5 in the afternoon. You go home, you clean yourself up, you have something to eat, and it's time to go to the thing. Like, you can't watch reruns of The Jeffersons when you're going to a thing, right? Now you're at the thing, and, you know, it's over at 10. Well, it's 10 o'clock, you go home, it's time to clean up and go to sleep so you can, you know, face the world again the next day. So 10% of your time is a lot of your time. I mean, don't get me wrong, school or work is probably taking 30% of your time, which is even more of your time, but 10% is a lot. It's a lot. I don't feel like this is really shuffling very much. It doesn't feel very shuffly. It's been playing the same band the whole time, which is fine. Okay, different band now. Is this thing on? That's shuffle. That's repeat. Okay, so now it should be shuffling, and it should be repeating. Look at all the mobs. Alright. So getting a fairly decent sized gap closed. Of course, it helps that other people are doing things like AFKing wool for me. That is a huge benefit. I'm gonna need a cartographer's table out here too. That's easy enough though. And that's it for that wool. I think what I need to do not setting up lights, don't worry. We're keeping this a mob farm. Dadgummit. But I'm just putting these heads in the box. Because I've just been carrying them around in my inventory, and what I need in my inventory is wool, right? Yeah, this is working swimmingly now. Apparently I learned how to count, so. I'm gonna grab a little more dirt. Seems to be regenerating very quickly. Alright. Basically just putting down some more green grass around the edge of this, so there's plenty of opportunity for this grass to change color. Just looking for where it might be slow. Oh, looks like we're locked up. Oh no, this is correct. You are correct, sir. Yeah, everything is open when I look at it properly. Oop, not like that. Hey, Abby Allen. Yeah, I just got a stack of local bands in there because no DMCA notices for this guy. But I swear this one particular song is played like 17 times now. There's more on there than just that. Good gravy. Alright. Oh, getting dark. So yeah, if you're just joining, we are doing like... We're still in the mapping district. I don't know if you've tuned into this before. We are making a giant map. Basically by placing down colored wool. So... there's a couple of us working on this. I came up with this dumb idea that is a lot of work, and then other folks have been helping me out by donating wool. So not everybody can be on the server all the time because people are busy with their lives. Yeah, this is like one of these things I'll be sitting on the couch watching TV or something and just placing blocks until my eyes get bleary. Shake, shake, come on, come on, come on. This is a very good EP. These guys just came out with, well, maybe it hasn't come out yet, but I know they're just in the studio recording new stuff, so I like that. New stuff is good. I get bored easily. I can actually, well, I could take out the white stuff right now, but I need it. I've got this stupid hoe in my hand, and I keep tilling the soil like a farmer. Okay, now I know this one just played also. Come on. Come on, VLC. Bad form. Which guys? I think we were talking about New Rocket Union. So it is my understanding that they were just in the studio recording new stuff. This is, I almost called this older, but this is from like a 3-song 7-inch that came out, I want to say like a year or two ago, but this is the Silver Teens. And I really like these guys. They do an annual Christmas show where they invite a ton of local bands and, you know, everybody that we all know. So okay, this thing has to come out of my hand because it's just driving me crazy. All right. Let's go look at the map. I think we've come along pretty far. Ooh, I'm also starving. I want some chicken. I need to eat chicken. I hear you, Mr. Spider. So this is what it looked like. But we've put down some, I think I need some rockets to fly over. We have done some work on this. Yeah, we filled in a huge chunk. Let's walk out onto the map. There we are. So we don't need the thing. Eventually this whole thing will be filled in, and then we can start making an actual pixel art picture with it. So of course this hole over here is gonna bug me, so I'm gonna go fill it in. This looks like another creeper hole. Yeah, anywhere you have iron golems spawning, you're gonna inevitably run into creeper holes.
Disasterati, thanks for having us tonight.
Oh, Disasterati. All right. Yeah, the only one online. It happens. People are probably doing their homework. Training to work unpaid hours in a capitalist system. Green wangs when little kids draw them. Yeah, it took me forever to learn kids weren't drawing Hulk naughties all over. They're basically Hulk naughties, but yeah. Let's, I bet, you know, there's probably a creeper underneath, because I can hear just about everything else under there. Let's go find one. So mobs need to spawn in the dark, so need to create a nice dark spot for them. So there's a creeper right there. There's another one. Oh, there's all kinds of them down here. There's a zombie, but he's gonna die. There's a creeper. Let's light him up. Oh, shoot you in the face. Come at me, bro. That's right. Daddy's got an axe. There's a skeleton with his shiny boots on. He's got some armor. But we're just going to light him up. Zombies are coming at me like crazy. Let's tease a creeper though. So yep, this is a creeper coming at us. Come on, I'm not scared of you. Nope. And that's what they do to you. Or they try to. And I don't have any dirt on me. Actually, this guy just created some dirt for me, didn't he? Not much. So yeah, I've essentially just been putting in dirt around the edge here and trapping them in there. But as others have said, it is a mob farm. This is the invisible work of map making. And just like that, it's getting dark again. Yeah, I read somewhere that creepers, when they were originally designed, the designer was making a pig, and they inverted the I guess the z-axis and the y-axis, right? So this is a pig. If you can imagine the body being vertical instead of horizontal, and then the 4 feet, of course, would cover the bottom of the vertical part, which would just be his little piggy butt with the little curly tail on it. So paint it green and it's a creeper. Ugh. Yeah, putting down wool. And like this whole mountain range is gonna have to come out. It's gonna be a lot of digging. The nice thing is though, once it's done, it's done. We can use it for other things because it'll be flat. Usually, when I've seen these, I've seen them built out over an ocean. So you just basically start 1 block above the water and go. You don't have to tear anything down. But I couldn't think of any large ocean areas on the server that were far away from like all the other stuff we were doing. And maybe somebody out there in our viewership has seen that somewhere, and I'm sure they'll tell me that I'm stupid and doing this in the wrong place. That's fine. Like I know we've got ocean far to the east of kind of the where most of us have our bases. I really wanted something south of spawn because nobody has a base out here, so we wouldn't be, you know, encroaching on somebody else's builds. But there, you know, I flew and I flew, and there's no ocean. Probably the closest I could have gotten was the swamp that was just south of spawn. And that's like just south of spawn. You'd be able to see all of this, you know, from spawn or from your boy ZZ's base, which is near spawn. And I don't want to, you know, I don't want to ruin somebody's view of the swamp and the lily pads. Alright, let's see how this looks on the map. It's got to be a little bit closer. Oh look, somebody's spamming me on Twitch. Oh, I hate Twitch spammers. And yes, I do take the time to report them before I block them, because I don't have time for that. You know, it's like, if you let people like that start hanging out in your chat, you're done. Like, now you, like, magically owe them something, which you don't. You owe them nothing. So, now that is all the black wool that I had. Let's check out the map. Oh no. Oh no. I think the map just went through the nether portal. Or into the fire. Ah, got it. Also, why is this llama in here? Ooh. Have you guys lost your trader? I think they lost their wandering trader. I need to put some carpet on top of that portal so we don't get spawns up there. I think that is the first time that I've been able to see the ghast farm from my portal. Not complaining. It's just a little strange. Let's see if I can land on top of this thing. I did. Good job. There. I wonder what llama heads are worth nowadays. Yeah, one or two? One. How do I look? Not like a ram, but like a llama. Ram-a-llama-llama. Fa-fa-fa. Yep, I did it. I don't care. Alright. Ah. Let's get back and look at our map for real. Get rid of some of this rubbish, like this lead. Leather. Mutton. Alright. Yeah, it's looking okay. I think the spots over here are those chests. Yep, yep. I gotta get those out of there, but that's fine. And then a lot of this, you can see we're getting into the area that I need to tear down. So I'm gonna pop this back up and I think we're gonna Sweet Home on a Llama. Yes. Exactly. That is it exactly. All these trees have to go. There's like llamas everywhere. I didn't think this was an actual mountain biome, but I guess we're near one. Where are we? Wooded mountains. Okay. Well, I guess llamas hang out in wooded mountains. What do I know? Hey, Foxy Bun Buns, thanks for the subscribe. We are in the map making district on the Geometry Wizard server. I'm just about to run over to our little AFK house, and we are putting down the exhaustively large background to an exhaustively large map. It's actually not that large. It's just it's the size of one map, so you can see we're covering it all essentially with black. So some of that has been torn down, and some of that is getting torn down. I just placed a whole bunch of black wool. That is our primary medium. I'm just taking these trees out right now. I generally go for like one thing at a time. Like, okay, I'm just gonna do dirt. Okay, I'm just gonna do trees, so I don't have to, you know, like switch tools a dozen times. And then I can take all this wood and, you know, turn it into chests, and the you know, dirt and stone and stuff goes into the chests, and get rid of that later. Don't know why I'm collecting all the sticks and apples, because I'm old school like that. I'm like, oh, I can't let that go to waste. I may never see an apple again. Got more apples than I know what to do with. Practically the Johnny Appleseed. Minecraft version of some kind of apple seed character. It's a big cave down there that I didn't see before. It looks like there's a creeper in it too. Nope, that's just a block. It's just hiding on the corner. some chests. And just gonna put those chests, not like that. So Foxy Bun Buns, is that your is that a family name? Your parents name you that? I'm mostly joking, of course. Mostly. Alright. And I've got the haste beacon. Let's pull out Mr. Shovel. It's always interesting when I have a playlist on shuffle and it magically plays like 2 songs back to back that are from the same band and on the same recording set. That seems a little suspect to the rest of you, or is that just me? Oh. So much dirt. Now, we heard this song already too. What the heck, VLC? You're bumming me out. I mean, I don't ask for much except, you know, legitimate shuffling. Don't tell me you're shuffling and then don't shuffle. I've given you tons of stuff to choose from, VLC. You need to shuffle for me. Should I invoke that tired old "you've got one job" statement about VLC having one job, which is shuffle my songs? Well, I gotta say, there's not much more satisfying than like auto-magically breaking all these blocks. Unless they were glass, that's better. I don't know if any of you have seen when I've flown over, but one of the folks on the server, Rusty Boy, has a house that is all glass. And every time I fly over it, I'm so tempted to just go in and break a bunch of glass and then fix it, of course, because, you know, it's not cool to break people's stuff, but it's like, oh man, all the broken glass. It's my inner vandal is sneaking out. The song suddenly reminded me of down on the street by the Stooges. It's not. It's nowhere near it. Certainly not enough for DMCA to try and like throw a strike on my channel, but it just hinted of it. It hinted of it. Perhaps an homage, without being a direct copy. So much rubbish. So much dirt. So much more to go. Swim around and collect some dirt. I know it seems pretty silly to like collect all this dirt, but really if I just let it sit there, it would slow everything down to a crawl. The lag would be real. People would cry. People would pull their hair out.
Thank you for Disasterati. Stick around for sharp teeth.
So much dirt. Oh, I'm gonna drink some water. Need to keep myself hydrated. Hydrate or dihydrate. Ouch. Headphone cable is getting stuck on my wristwatch. There's like some serious first world problems. My complaint says non-contributing 0. My headphone cable got stuck on my watch while I was streaming with my computer. See, now we heard this one too. I mean, at least spread them out a little bit, right? My phone is honking at me. Honk, honk. And nighttime. Get rid of some dirt. Yes, I hear you, Mr. Zombie. I'm not scared of you. Burn, boneheads, burn. That's what I call skeletons now. Boneheads. Coming at ya. Haha. Hello, creeper. Haha. Where were we? All right. I'm already getting close to needing another couple double chests for all this dirt. Madness.
Disaster Rowdy, thanks for having us tonight. You don't give what I want, what I need, what I say. All you do, waste my time, all the time. Kill it too, on the radio and on the TV.
So much dirt.
Let's try to play. You don't give what I want, what I need.
Yeah, I'm thinking I should invite some of the other folks on the Geometry Wizard server to have like a shared live stream event. And get like, be nice to get a half dozen of us working on this. I mean, not that they need to or anything, but if they wanted to. I thought about actually doing like a TNT duper or something, but you know, that they're good for like digging a deep hole, but for just flattening out an area, really not so much. I mean, you could do like a a flying TNT dropper, but yeah, it's just not. It's not flat enough to start with, you know. As most things aren't. Like I said, probably the best place to do this would have been out over the ocean, but there's no real ocean that I was aware of to the south of what I was doing, so. Gotta hit the skip button again. It's like the never-ending story with VLC. I like all these bands, but it's like I don't want to just sit and listen to one band doing like 10 songs in a row or whatever. It's like the whole idea of shuffle is I've got a dozen bands in there that I want to hear all of them. Definitely gonna need some more chests. Make some chests. So much andesite. It's like all the andesite in the server is like right here. Alright. So many entities in the forms of tiny blocks.
Great. A lot of you didn't see them, but they were really great. And happy birthday to Brad. Woo! Thanks for the entry.
That's a pretty pathetic happy birthday to Brad, dude.
Yeah, that was
That's sad.
Come on.
Weak.
Happy birthday to Brad. That's more or less.
Happy birthday.
And stick around for the hostages and the money bill.
Alright. Get some stone out of here. Let's go see how we're doing. Every time I look over in chat, I keep thinking sweet home. On a llama. I think we did okay. We got a decent amount of stuff out of the way. Now I'm thinking if I stop putting down, if I take the white wool that I have, be straight, you, and turn that into carpet squares. It'll be a little bit easier to place over the black. Of course, we also run the risk of somebody doing something crazy like you know, putting down a bucket of water and flooding it all off of there. So we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. It seems like my automatic wool machine is working swimmingly. Hi guys, how you doing? And the sun is setting. The days are short here on Minecraft. I'm gonna take a quick fly up. So I need to go through this mountain and take most of it down, because we need to go all the way out to here. See if I can land it. Nailed it. Oh, pigs. Pigs and sheep, you scared me. Yeah, we gotta go all the way out to here from all the way over there. heavily decorated portal. I should put those other heads on there. Actually, if I was smart, I would collect my heads and bring them back to my base and put them in my chest of collectible heads, I guess. Uh-oh, I see a bonehead over there. Hello, Mr. Skellington. See if I can hit him from here. That's pretty far, right? Yeah, right. I got him. That's not far. Actually, that's pretty far. You can tell I've done this once or twice. Got it. Good. Just really don't want to drop those. I don't know why. Got a few extra heads in there. Oh, the llama head. The other llama head. Cool. More rubbish. Alright. Let's get rid of some of the dirt that's in the middle here. No, I don't need to fill in those holes. Nobody will ever see them, but I will always know they're there. That's not the kind of life I want to live. See, that whole mountain has to come down. Ugh. So much digging. Ooh, 804. Halfway there. I'm gonna drink some water. I'm kind of wondering about the wool farm, if we're gonna dye those white eventually. I need food. Also, I've got these redstone torches in my chest that I don't want there. Just gonna end up setting them down somewhere and never ever seeing them again. Alright. Need to get rid of that water feature over there. I'm wondering if I have gravel in one of these chests. Not seeing it. There we go. this in. I didn't realize it was so shallow. I could have filled this in with anything. Usually I like blocks that defy gravity, like gravel, where you place them and they fall. Especially if I'm dealing with stuff that is more than 1 or 2 deep. I should have paid closer attention, but I didn't. That's alright. This fills in just the same. And interestingly enough, since all this has to go, I'm gonna knock all this out and use it to fill in the water. Woo! So fast. That beacon really makes the difference. Alright. Getting closer, getting closer. Oh, I feel like I need to put in like an all-nighter on this one of these nights and just crank it out. I mean, I suppose I could have kept flying and flying and flying until I found a better spot, but sometimes I think it's just better to make the world what you want it. It's like I could spend time like running around forever looking for a spot, or I could just make the spot. So, made my choice. I stand by it. So we can grab some black wool and put that down some more. So at this point, everything is going to be black wool inside the box. Alright. I'm really glad that VLC hasn't crashed during this. I like having the music in the background. Actually, some of this music, my initial words were, I recorded that, but it's not like I recorded it in the studio. I recorded it live through a soundboard. I'm not a sound engineer. I did not do audio for the band, but I was shooting videos for the bands for public access television, of course. Because, I mean, what's better than public access television besides, community radio or live streaming, right? This is what we do. But it's cool because, you kind of sit and listen. Oh, yeah, I remember being at this show, and this happened or that happened. I don't really remember what happened with any of these shows. I remember what happened with some of the bands because I had multiple dealings with them over the course of years, but some of them, not all of them. Let's zip back to our bed. The days seem to be just flipping by. Like I know that Abby Allen, community radio, yes. Well, it's it's all kind of the same thing. It's totally different, but kind of the same thing. Public access TV or streaming or what have you. So. Local bands that are literally like keeping clubs open in between like the touring acts. Like the local bands are literally the street team of the club size music industry. So a lot of work for not much financial reward, but that's fine. Whatever. I do other things to make money. Don't ask, I won't tell. Sure, something that would actually like break wool blocks faster. I think I've tried everything that I have. I don't think even shears does it. Like shears you'd use to shear the sheep initially, but I don't think it really does anything with the wool blocks. Oh, so somebody had asked, I think in the other chat, what is the point of all this black wool? We are essentially creating. So with maps in Minecraft, you can basically you have an entire color palette to work with, and you're making giant pixel art. I mean, if you've been here long enough to see me fly over this, you can see how really big this area is, and essentially I'm creating a pixel art Black Lives Matters poster. So once we have that done, we can make copies of it and share it around on the server in the event that people need to make a statement on their base. And if they don't, I understand. Not everybody needs to, you know, march in the streets over everything. You know, obviously people on the server are not racist, or they wouldn't be on the server. So I've only had to ban one person ever, and it wasn't because of anything racist. They said something just really stupid, and anyway, they're gone. So yeah, for pixel art, you can actually go to like Google, I guess, is where most people go, but like any search engine, and type in Minecraft map art, and people make just the most amazing stuff. I mean, mine is going to be absolutely crude because I barely know what I'm doing, you know, putting all my work into flattening an area instead of finding an area, but whatever, you know, we all start where we are. This is really the first time I've ever tried to do any legitimate map art in Minecraft. I've used maps before, you know, I have maps over at my base. In fact, we have maps all over the server showing, you know, different people's bases and where other stuff is. So, but I thought this would be a reasonable one. I kind of avoided doing it earlier in the year when other things were going on, and yeah, just this last week with yet another shooting, and it's like this is just too much. It's like I don't know.
Thank you. That song's called Dubai.
I'm not doing this for anybody else's benefit, you know. I don't care if anybody ever sees it, but just felt like it had to get done, or something had to get done. I don't know. You can really hear the volume swells in some of these bands. I've got it set to auto balance the volume levels. I'm sure there's more technical terms for it than that, but I'll leave that for the smart guys. And yeah, I can hear it kick in. I don't know if it comes through the same way through the stream, because I'm listening to it directly through the headphones, so it's part of my desktop audio. So it gets sent out through the streaming software as part of the desktop audio, but I don't know if the streaming software does its own kind of auto balancing of the audio. That is all I had on me for that. 8:21. Let us... I want to hop through the portal. Let's run over to my base real quick. Ouch. nether roof. Yeah, eat some chicken. It bothers me that I keep burning myself every time I jump up onto the portal, but I had not secured the portal in any way before, and I came up here once and it was just full of like creepers and zombies and skeletons. There's the ghast farm. I haven't been over here for a while. Haven't really needed gas tiers in a while. Follow our carpet trails back. And whoop. I did not nail my landing. Alright. Is it almost dark? Hello, Curtis. That's my donkey, Curtis. Haven't quite finished this either. Sun going down. Yes, my glass castle in the sky that I'm slowly turning into a volcano. And my Christmas tree. There's a series of maps of the different things. You can see here's my base, the volcano. Actually, that should probably be pretty different. Grab both of those, right? Yeah, that looks a little different. There. So, it's just me, but I was looking at these little islands right next to the slime farm there, and I might go back to those, not today, but in the near future, and change those into, what was I thinking? Change those into the little Space Invader guys, because they just caught my eye and looked like that for a split second. If I don't put these heads in here now, I will forget them and they'll just sit in the wrong chest forever. Look at all the heads. Blaze, Magma Cube, Unemployed Villager, Salmon. There's me. Phantom. Zombie Cartographer. Silverfish. Thought we had some players in here. Yep, ya boy ZZ. We got Adrian Russell. Mo Byberg. Brown Trader. Russie Boy. Mo Byberg. Why are those different? Wandering Trader. Huh. I don't seem to have I don't seem to have a Tyler 64 head for my collection. Yes, there are times when we do nothing more than hang out and hunt each other for heads. Alright. Oh, I was gonna see if there's any more rubbish I can get out of here. I don't need... Probably drop that off. I don't need it. Or that. This is a buried treasure. I don't think I've dug up that treasure yet. Oh well. Let me know if one of these days y'all want to go hunting for buried treasure. Oh, hello, Skelly. Hello, Bonehead. And there's a creeper out in the wheat farm, too. Oh, please. I can hit you, you can't hit me. I'm a professional. Where did the creeper go? Was here. A little stable for the horses that I don't have. We were all very early start of the season. We were all riding horses, which is why we got the paths everywhere. I don't know if I've even been on these for a while. But yeah, I made a point of making the path like wide enough and tall enough that I could ride a horse up and down it, which is why the stairs go all the way up to the top of my volcano. And so I could bring Curtis up there. I think this is Golden Face's very tiny base, like the very little tiny house and then a huge thing underneath. And then you can see the path leads over to this river. And here's Rusty Boy's glass house that I was dying to break all this glass, but I wouldn't do that. Not without replacing it, because that's not cool. But this river goes into this tunnel, which is not letting me fly. And me and your boy ZZ actually used this tunnel. Oh, now I'm just swimming. We grabbed a couple of villagers from the village over here, which we've obviously built up the village a little bit. Just a little. For his iron farm, and his was the first iron farm on the server, which is wildly helpful. You all may remember this building as the one that I built just so we could have this little skyway to drive villagers around in minecarts. So, yeah, we have maps of the village over here. I don't know how recently these have been updated. You can see we got that's the toilet right there. This is the, I keep calling it the toilet. If you, let me show you. Am I right? No, that's actually a really good concrete farm, and I'm glad we have it, but we still make fun of each other on this server. This is the sugarcane farm I built, which I don't know if this is currently working as expected. Because the flying machines should take off once a day, but I guess the sugarcane is probably working. That did not start anything. I feel like something is broken here. It's like it's stopping one block short of where it could. But you can see you start that and it fires off all the mine carts to go and collect the sugarcane that it's knocking down, and then it comes back and unloads. Although maybe somebody switched this off. If yeah, these are pretty full. So maybe I just started it and I'm collecting a whole bunch of stuff for no apparent reason. It's coming right for me. Yeah, I feel like this should be like one block back right there. I don't know. I'm not going to worry about it. We have plenty of paper. I don't know if there's anything that I needed over here. Probably couldn't hurt to get some more white wool as long as I'm here. Don't need a ton, but I'll take it. Why are these guys out and about? They should be in an iron farm. Nothing particularly dangerous around here, just some guys working in their farms. But iron golems. Huh. I will have to look at that later. Let's go back through the nether. Oh. Let's see. I don't think we can get to the nether roof by going down the crazy tunnel, which is a bummer because it's the best tunnel. It's my favorite tunnel. I need to make this tunnel longer just so I can find reasons to fly down it. I should make another path up to the roof that I can fly down it from. Which? Alright, it's the best way up. So much crying obsidian. This is what happens when you're a smart guy and you make a piglin trading farm. Mapping district. That's us. Reset my spawn. Whoop, now I'm locked in. Alright, let us get some stuff out of our inventory. So we can make more white carpet, because white carpet matters. Top that off. Hear them complaining, but I don't see them. So, let me get some sleep. I'm going to start putting down some white. Now that we have carpet, it's a little bit easier to put down than the blocks, and a lot easier to pick up than the blocks. What I need to do though, I'm going to pull up the image so I can see what I'm doing. Refresh my memory. All right. I was gonna grab the map. Foolish me. And we'll do that so we can actually see what we're posting as we're posting it. think what I need to do, I'm going to pull up the image on my phone. Might be a little bit easier for me to see, because kind of flipping between screens on the computer is absolutely obnoxious, as you all know. All right. Just need to be able to see this in a way that I can just look at it as I need to. All right. Might need to thicken that line up, but that is the general gist of it. Too much of an angle. So as usual, I'm just kind of spitballing this based on what I'm looking at. This that feels off. I appreciate those lines need to thicken up a bit, but I think you are able now to see somewhat of what I'm doing. I don't know if that is just making it look more zigzaggy. Yeah, it's just look like a drunk driver.
Your face is lit up. Like a light break. I pull out all the LEDs. I feel underwater. I feel for a half smile. I feel for,
Let's see.
I feel for a half smile. What's turning in the way? Your face lit up. Like a light bright. I pull out all the LEDs. I feel underwater. I feel for a half smile. I feel for a half smile.
I want this to go up though. It's kind of hard when you have the the big clump of the pointer sitting on the map where you're trying to place stuff. So it's going to be a little bit of back and forth. We need to keep going this way.
You're shitting grin.
Oh, that feels like it's going up too quickly. Too much of an angle. So this just needs to be longer. Bit more like that. Alright. Well, this might actually start to look like something in a minute here. Like that. That one can go. That needs to be thicker. Yep, yep. Need to get to sleep, I know. I can see it. All right. So let's work on this bit a little bit. That looks okay-ish. From here we gotta go up. Not sure how far. That's a little far. Ooh. Heading towards the edge of the map here. This is exactly what the edge of the map is for, so we know where to start finishing things. Right, right. I never realized how quiet this band was. You know, I've probably seen them live 150,000 million times. Very, very quiet. I feel like that is too far. And this needs to be thicker. Map art is interesting in Minecraft, especially if you've seen folks that are like proper good at it, which I'm obviously not. They I know on the Hermitcraft server, I believe it was Cubfan and Stress Monster that were doing like an entire newspaper. So that's pretty epic. A lot of cut and try in this, though. I feel like I'm chasing my tail up there. That should come out a little fatter. have to fix that thumb. It's driving me crazy. Oof, look at that, 9 o'clock. You know what that means? That means that my phone is going to be going off. And my cat is going to be scratching at the door saying, feed me, feed me, feed me. Because that's pretty much what he does. It's pretty much all he does, really. Oh, there goes my cat alarm. It's even noisy. Ooh. Alright, well, I think we made some adequate progress. I can say words. My words make good. I have things I need to fix, but we have lines. It's almost a semblance of something. So that'll be easier to work on now, I think. What do I know? Alright, where am I? Here we are. As long as I'm here, let's see if I can walk backwards. Whoop, other way. Ah, I'm good. There we go, get the map right above me. There, can you see it? Good. There we go. So that is what we worked on today. Yeah, I got a couple good hours in. I really need to sit down and just throw away an evening tearing up mountains and prairies and putting down black wool and getting this sorted out so you people can see me work on other. But he is the best kitty ever. They're all the best kitty ever. Let's be honest. Come on. So anyway, this has been Bluurrt. I will be back next Sunday morning, 9 a.m. American Central Standard Time until 11 a.m. American Central Standard Time. Yeah, I don't have any videos scheduled right now. I've been sort of working on one, but last week and a half kind of took everything out of me, so look at that. Isn't that cool? Ooh. Faceplant. That's kind of how I look if I try to skateboard. It's like, here, let me step on the skateboard. Ugh. That's pretty much it. Uh-oh. Things are going to come after us in a second. Things are already coming after us. Hello, bonehead. Oh. That's what I think of boneheads. Yeah. You shot me, but you're dead. Oh, there's another one. They're everywhere. Alright, I'm going to lock myself in this little house. Ooh, I need some food too. And where am I? Here I am. Woo! There, you get the ultra close up. I need some sun. I've been indoors for too long. Anyway, this has been Bluurrt. I'm going to see if there's a channel to raid. That is the wrong thing to click on if I want to raid a channel. I need to click on the other thing. I'm a professional. Let's see, we've got on Twitch we've got iJevin or Joe Hills, but I always read those guys. I'm probably gonna go over and watch iJevin. Let's raid iJevin. So, or I'll just like rate him absolutely by myself because that's how it usually goes. Anyway, I will see you all later. I am out of here.